If your trust in the Secret Service hasn't been severed completely up until this point, it may be after I cover their latest incident in this video. And today I not only want to fill you in on that, but I also want to talk about how Secret Service thinks they're above the law. They broke one of the key elements in the Constitution as well. And you may see this as a small thing, and you may actually disagree with what I'm about to say in this video, but I think it just illustrates further how many people from the top down need to actually be fired because they tried to lie to us again with an incident this seemingly small, although it is actually quite a big thing. So no matter if you agree or disagree, let me know what you think about it after the video. And if you like what I do, consider subscribing. Let's go and get into it. So this video started circulating around X yesterday of this Secret Service agent. Well, check it out. So the agent has the roll of tape in her hand. She walks away, she comes back, steps up on a chair, tapes over it. Now the whole reason they were there is because this salon was behind the Colonial Theater in Pittsfield, Massachusetts, which is where Harris was holding an event. So they're doing bomb sweeps with the businesses and all that. And I guess the store owner was like, look, we're just going to close for the day. So she took a vacation that she had put off earlier, I guess, in the year and said, all right, I'm going to Cape Cod. She gets a notification on her phone, though, that the cameras are going off. And this is when she starts seeing activity, not only on the outside, which raises some suspicion for sure, right? They should be asking permission, I would think. Like, hey, we need to cover the cameras for whatever security protocol that may bring into question. Not really sure there, but let's just go with it for now. But then she gets notifications from the cameras on the inside. So after they taped up the camera, they actually broke into her business. Not only that, it was like your own personal little Secret Service washroom attendant, right? Go in, use the bathroom, hey, grab a mint off the counter while you're at it. And of course, I'm being slightly tongue-in-cheek with this whole situation, but that's exactly what they did. You see several people come in and out. The store owner said that they were using the bathroom. At one point, you see this clip of these two security guards or whoever they are. One of them walks up to the counter and the other one starts giggling like a schoolgirl. Oh my God, you stole a mint. You know, that kind of stuff. At that point, if you're like, okay, this is kind of a silly story. Well, they ended up leaving the place with the tape on the camera and unlocked. Now, there's 12 people that work at this business, okay? So at any point, somebody could have kind of saw this and went into their business and stole everything they had. I mean, you really don't know what could happen, right? We lock our doors to keep would-be thieves out or to keep honest people honest, and that's what you do. And so not only do they breaking and entering, not only do they cover up the lady's camera, but then they leave the place totally unattended, don't clean it up or anything like that. Now, at this point, it's like, dude, this is just, it breaks part of the Fifth Amendment, right? The last clause in the Fifth Amendment is the taking clause. Private property cannot be taken for public use without just compensation, and that's exactly what I hope this salon owner gets. Pretty bad look for the Secret Service just 2 weeks after the attempted assassination of President Trump. Here's where it gets even murkier, and here's why I think if you didn't believe that maybe people need to be fired over what happened on July 13th, you should now. Because not only did they do all of this, but then they lied to the store owner. Spokesperson for the Secret Service, Melissa McKenzie, said to the store owner, hey, they would have never broken in without permission. That's not something our officers do. But then the Boston-based Secret Service office called the store owner and apologized for everything that happened. After they seen the videos, there's no denying it at that point. They just straight up apologized and they offered to pay for any damages, pay for the cleaning and all that kind of stuff. Apparently the alarm was going off the whole time too. I assumed that it was a silent alarm. You know, they're just kind of standing around chilling, stealing mints off the counter, having a good old time. Well, it turns out this thing was blaring the entire time. Everybody that walked through that building knew that that building had been broken into, but because it's Secret Service, it's okay. Now, I'm no hypocrite. You know, the Secret Service should be going to businesses, at least talking to the owners, to neighbors, letting them know, hey, we're going to be here, you know, and making sure that any of these security measures need to be taken. I don't know about shutting a business down. I didn't know that they could do that, but let's assume that they can, I guess. These security measures are one thing, but breaking into a business is something totally different. If they were in contact with the owner of the salon before this happened, which obviously they were, then they should have said, hey, you know, can we use your establishment for this, to do another bomb sweep, or whatever they wanted to do. And remember, on July 13th, they didn't talk to those neighbors when they set up the plan for the Butler, Pennsylvania rally, right? There's just people living in their homes, right, that were very close to where the stage was. And then they do sweeps here, and then they break into a business. Just totally incompetent. And look, my biggest fear with this is that their incompetency, because nobody's getting fired, is actually going to get one of these protectees, one of our national leaders, killed. It's going to get them killed if somebody is not fired and new people come in that actually give a damn. Because this, again, is just one more reason to fire from the top down. Because I hope to God I'm wrong, but it's going to cost somebody. And I'm about to cover something that just happened with President Trump in another video coming very soon, maybe even the same day as you're seeing this one, that proves this point even further. But I'll talk about that in the very next video. Absolutely nuts that the Secret Service can continue to operate like this, breaking the Fifth Amendment, breaking and entering into businesses, and just leaving the place totally unattended for potential thieves to just come in and steal from the business owner. You know how hard it is to build a business like that, right? You employ 12 people, you got a bunch of expensive equipment or whatever else they use. You know, if you think they charge, I don't know what it is, I don't know, $150, $200, $300, whatever it is to do hair and all that kind of stuff. You know, it's an expensive business, right? They built it, and just to leave it open for anybody to just come through is totally unacceptable. Now, the difference between me and the Secret Service is you can actually trust me with information, and you can trust the fact that I'm giving away a 2025 Indian Scout Bobber to one of y'all, and your chances to win something like this will never be this good. I can almost assure you of that. I work with a small veteran-owned company, and we keep the pool of entry small and the time frame small. So you only have until September 30th, 2024 at 11:59 Pacific Standard Time to enter this giveaway. A lot of times it's less than 500 entries, and this one is no different. You have a great chance to win an over $13,000 Indian Scout Bobber, brand new one. And of course, you support my channel at the same time. So if you like what I do, it's a great way to support me. To enter, it's super easy. Click the link in the description. That'll take you to Headshot Nation. So if you want to watch our videos, ad-free videos, exclusive videos, early access, send me a question, send me information about any of this stuff or any topics you want me to cover, anything like that. It is our own community with both channels combined into one. But it's pretty cool because the way the app is done, you can pick, you know, gun channel, Trump assassination videos, and any other categories, bike videos, any other categories that I set up in the future as well. Courses are coming there. So a lot of value is added to this thing. So if you want to join and enter to win this 2025 Indian Scout Bobber, click the link in the description, sign up for 6 months. It's $50, by the way, and that gets you an automatic entry to win this motorcycle. Big thanks to you guys. Let me know your opinion of the Secret Service now. Did it change your mind? Or were you already thinking, dude, this agency is really bad? Maybe even worse than what you thought. Let me know what you think down below. If you like what I do, consider subscribing. Big thanks to you guys. See you in the next one. And as always, hold them down.